my channel. It's my first video and I'm really excited to be here and I hope that you stay. I really love Christmas, a little bit more than I probably should, and I try every year to be the best gift giver in the entire world and it never happens. If you're anything like me, here are a few things that you can DIY in a few minutes in the comfort of your home with the equipment that you probably already have at home. So without further ado, let's get to the video.
I've seen this shirt everywhere online, and for shirts that are literally a few words, making it myself seem like a better option. Iron-on transfer letters and a pair of scissors are really all that you're going to want, and I got these letters at Walmart for about $5 a sheet. All you need to do is cut out each letter, and each package comes with about 2 or 3 of the same letter, so one sheet is usually all you'll really need. I got these glitter letters as well to make it pop. After this, grab a t-shirt or sweater and iron it out. You want to make sure your surface is warm and smooth in order for the letters to transfer on correctly. I just chose a t-shirt. Now put your letters in the exact position you want them to go. I had to play around with this a bunch. Once you start ironing the letters, you'll pretty much have to live with where they are placed. If you are pretty big perfectionist like I am, you want to make sure you're placing the letters exactly how you want them to go. I kept moving them around as you can see. Make sure you're looking at the instructions of your sheets to understand exactly how it's supposed to be done. It took me a few tries to figure it out, since my glitter letter instructions were so different from my regular letters. You want to make sure they stick properly, and so I ironed each letter for about a minute, making sure I put a little extra pressure on the corners. Then all you need to do is peel if you have a plastic covering. If you feel like it is a little too tough, make sure that you are putting a little bit more pressure again, and then try to peel it off again. And voila! Every year I love giving ornaments to my friends. It adds a special story when they put up their own Christmas trees. I have plastic ornaments lying around from a Michael's sale, but you can also skip this entire part and get a white ornament with a smooth surface. Just dump some acrylic paint into the inside of the ornament. You can go with any color you want really, and then start to move the paint around the ornament so that it hits most of the spots until it's covered. It does take some time because the acrylic paint is a little thick, so just make sure you give it enough time. Add some water into it if you really want to and make it move a little bit more evenly, and then place a paper towel on the ground and let it dry until all the paint trickles down and becomes opaque. Using a black marker, in this case I used a fabric marker, write anything you want. I went with a Friends theme because my friends love the show. You want to make sure you're writing it all perfectly the way you want to. I decided to freehand this, but you can also grab some stencils if you want. If you see a mistake, the best thing about using a fabric marker on the surface is that you can just wipe it away with some water before it sets in. I even tried this first one on the other side, and it didn't work out the way I wanted to. I tried it again on the other side to show you, and because I'm just too lazy to get another ornament, I did it on the same one. Welcome to my channel, guys! I added 2017 to commemorate the year, but that is totally optional. I then got some acrylic paint markers. You can also use just colored Sharpies and mimic the colorful dots on the Friends logo. Make sure they're exactly the way you want it to be done, and again, you can wipe it right off with a Q-tip, but you have to act fast. Apply enough pressure onto the ornament so that the paint doesn't drip down. I then added some dots onto the 2017 just to go with the theme, and that's it pretty much. Personalized ornaments are my favorite gifts. They help make the tree so much more unique and it tells your own story. As I was walking around the mall the other day, I saw a Kate Spade wristlet that literally said squad on it. It was so expensive. To mimic this, I got a wristlet from Marshalls that was pretty much $10. I then grabbed some stencils from the dollar store, and since I don't trust my own handwriting, decided to tape them onto the wristlet. I then grabbed a white oiled base Sharpie. You can pretty much go with any color with this one. Make sure it is used to write on darker objects and then just try to trace the stencil. Oil-based markers are better for this project since they are used on other surfaces and don't come off as easily as a fabric marker would. Make sure you are satisfied with the look of your letters and just keep going and make it as opaque as possible. I then took off the stencils and I took one good look at the wristlet and I wanted to make some changes. So I just tried to close off all the letters and make it a little bit more block shaped, went over all the letters once again, and decided to make it a little bit more opaque just so that it pops out a little bit more. Keep doing this until you are satisfied. And once you are, then that's pretty much all you have to do. You can let it stay and let it dry, and then awkward modeling just like I'm about to do, so enjoy.
I hope you got some inspiration from that. If you did, press the like button. Comment below on exactly what you want to see next because I'm really enjoying making these videos. And also make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.